Barbie passes the Super Mario Brothers movie. Finally, a trailer for Zack Snyder's Rebel Moon and Benicio del Toro's hunting down Justin Timberlake. All this on the Movie Mob Podcast. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Movie Mob Podcast, episode 62. RJ here, joined as always by Matt, Nick behind the camera. We got some good topics this week, a few trailers, but let's kick it off with, I don't know, the 18th week in a row.
Yeah.
We're talking about Barbie's box office. But, you know, there's a lot of strikes going on, so you got to talk about something. But Barbie has broken another record, Matt.
Oh.
Another record.
Which one this time?
Well, you're not going to like it.
Oh.
It beat Super Mario Brothers as the number one highest grossing domestic box office film of the year.
Wow.
What a run for Mario, though, holding that spot for more than half of the year.
Mario time.
It's Mario time, man. Very interesting. Both, you would, well, I guess we went over the fact that Barbie's not a kid's movie, but you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's kids' products.
Sure.
In a way. Making a lot of money, showing that, you know, you never lose the kid inside you.
That's nice.
You know,
That's nice.
You're always
Age
going
is
to
just
the
a
theater.
number.
It's
You know what I
just a
mean?
number.
There you go.
Ain't nothing wrong with Mario and Barbie, all right? But, I mean, this is obviously a big thing. Now, I don't know. It said domestically, so I'm curious. Maybe Mario still holds it worldwide. Because the headline on Deadline, oh, that rhymed.
Deadline.
Said it was domestic box office.
We'll make our own headlines. We'll just we'll say whatever we want.
But I'm going to assume that's the case. But even if it is, it's probably going to catch up to that too quick. And I really don't see anything probably beating Barbie this year. What do you think?
Nope. I think Barbie's going to be number one.
Yeah. You don't think the Marvels can do it, Matt?
Dude, I forgot that movie's coming out.
Yeah.
Here's the funny thing, just quick about that movie, the Marvels, dude. I actually think the trailer looks kind of fun.
Right.
But I'm like so disinterested
Yep.
from what Marvel's doing, Captain Marvel and all those characters, and just like the whole shebang of it, the whole superhero thing, that like I'm so disinterested. But the trailer actually doesn't look bad.
Yeah, that's a good point. If it was like 2016 and we're
Dude,
at
if
the
this
peak
was-
and that trailer came out, we'd be like, oh, yeah, I'll go.
Yeah, if this was 5 years ago, I'd probably go opening
Yeah.
weekend. Like I'd be pumped.
I'm probably not going to see that.
No way, man.
That
No
might
way.
be the first MCU movie we haven't seen in theaters.
In theaters,
In a while.
I think it might be the first one we haven't seen in theaters.
Crazy.
Yeah, we even saw Shang-Chi, Eternals.
Yep.
You know, Black Widow.
We never miss, but now we're missing.
Oh.
But Nick, what do you think about this? You think anything's got a shot at beating this year?
don't know.
Dune 2 maybe, but I don't think it has a shot.
I just haven't seen the same. I mean, I'm trying to think back as like when they started marketing for Barbie, and I don't.
Way back.
Blue
Yeah.
Beetle? You think it's going to come
Blue
in
Beetle.
there?
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
See.
But I don't think that anything is going to have enough time to like market itself the way that Barbie did. I mean,
Especially
it was
with the strikes, and the press
like,
tours and
150
everything.
mil they did with marketing. I mean, Hollywood's screwed for the rest of the year, at
Yeah.
least with regard to releases. You know what I mean? I think the movies themselves could be good, but just like box office numbers, like only talking about that, nothing. I don't think
Yeah.
anything. It's crazy. This is crazy.
Yeah, it's a huge feat. I think Dune 2 is going to have a successful
Dune.
box office run. Definitely better than the first movie did. But yeah, I don't see anything touching this. Obviously, we love Scorsese, but he's not going to put up numbers in the box office area.
Nah.
And there's a third movie I'm missing here that's coming out.
Mission Impossible.
No,
It already came out.
Oh, I know what you're
later
thinking.
this year.
Driveway. I know what everyone's thinking. Driveway Dolls. Yes, it did get postponed. It did get pushed back. Sadly,
did it?
It was scheduled for a September release. I was very excited. Now it's February,
Yeah.
so I'm very upset about that because they can't market the movie because no one
Gladiator 2, when's that come? That's next year.
That's next year.
no one would see it.
Napoleon, I don't think that'll do too much. Aquaman 2, you think that's going to shoot?
The only reason Dune is not getting pushed back is because of the IMAX screens.
Yes.
That's literally the only. I feel like everything else is getting pushed back.
And a movie like that could get away with like
They
not
get
doing
star
heavy
power.
press tours.
They get You just see Zendaya, Chalamet. You know, name the actor walking on the poster.
Yeah.
You know, people. Everyone who saw Dune 1 is gonna go see Dune 2.
Yeah.
So it's like, I mean, I'm sure the marketing would obviously help them, but like I think it'll still do.
The Creator. That's
Wow.
that might not do well.
Oh, I forgot
Yeah,
about that.
I
I
don't
keep
think
forgetting about
I
that.
don't think that'll.
But
do well.
I was in LA this past weekend and I got some
Wow.
inside
Oh.
info. And the rumor on
Spill
the
the beans.
the rumor on the street is that the writers will make a deal it won't go past Labor Day. So that the strike is probably going to end on Labor Day for the writers, and then the actors are going to be shortly after because the actors were second. So the writers have to do a deal first, I guess. So hopefully this is going to end soon.
So your RJ sources say Labor Day weekend.
Yeah, Adrian Wojnarowski of the Movie Mob podcast.
Well, RJ, let's hope it happens.
And I'll probably be wrong.
You know, we'll your head on a stake. If not.
And if I am, I've lost credibility.
Oh, it's okay.
It's a shame.
I still love you.
I don't know. This is huge. Obviously, great success for Barbie.
Sure.
Great success for Oppenheimer continues. Oppenheimer's got another week of IMAX screenings, I believe.
Okay.
Might try to see it a third time before it gets out.
You're going to see it again?
9 hours in the theater. Maybe. We'll see.
That's crazy.
If I have the time. We'll see. But let's get into some trailers for some upcoming movies that probably won't make any money, but we're going to, they could be interesting. Reptile. Benicio del Toro. Great actor. He's not in a lot. But I love when he's in it. Sicario, one of my favorite movies.
It's a good one.
Obviously, very underutilized in The Last Jedi. Everyone was excited for him to be in that
movie.
But this is another Netflix film. I don't know what it is, why we're getting so much Netflix trailers and nothing else. I don't know if it has to do with the strike, but it's coming out October 6th. Benicio del Toro, Justin Timberlake. Haven't seen him in a movie in a while. He had a little run there. Social Network. What's the one with Mila Kunis?
Friends with Benefits.
Yeah, Friends
Is
with
it that
Benefits.
one? Because I always get that confused with
Austin Kutcher.
Strings Attached.
Natalie Portman.
With, it's like the same movie. It came out the same
Strings
year.
Attached. Just quickly, Austin Kutcher.
His name's Ashton.
Oh, whatever. Natalie Portman. Good movie. Good movie.
You don't like the Timberlake one?
No.
All right.
I'm a Padme fan. It's a good, because what happens is, they don't like each other at first.
Yeah.
And then they learn to like each other. But then there's a little conflict, but then at the end they realize they're meant for each other. So it's a very nice story.
Well, he's back. All right.
Nice.
And I just can't, I couldn't be more excited. No, I mean, this didn't look half bad. I mean, we were talking about it last week about Netflix and how their movies are usually dog shit.
I just saw a shitty Netflix little miniseries, so
I
agree. Yeah, it's dog shit.
I mean, listen, I'm gonna go into this movie with the lowest expectations.
Oh, you're gonna
possible.
watch it?
I might.
It's on Netflix. Why not?
I'll check if I get time. I'll check if the reviews are over 40%.
Oh wow, that's a low bar.
Over 50%. Over 60%.
Wow.
I'll watch it and make my own judgment. But remember that trailer? We talked about it on here. I think it was called The Little Things.
Sure.
It was Jared Leto, Denzel, Rami Malek. I think it came out on HBO Max.
Yes,
and
a long time ago.
Yeah, and it was like kind of the same vibe, investigation. Stacked cast, great trailer. I heard the movie was awful.
Oh, Amsterdam.
So, I mean, it could, yeah. It could be the same thing with this. Justin Timberlake, I don't think is a bad actor. What do you guys think of Justin Timberlake?
I think he's all right.
He's all right.
You know
gets
what I
the job
mean?
done.
He's got a great voice, No, as an actor, I think he's fine. One of these musicians turned actor. I think he's fine.
I think he's good in this role, like the unsuspecting husband.
Okay.
What did you think of this trailer, Matt?
Well, RJ, I'm not gonna lie. I saw Timberlake and Benicio del Toro. I go, this movie's gonna suck.
It's a weird combo.
Yeah. And I watched the trailer and I said, you know what? I'm definitely not gonna seek this out. But if I was at your house and we were like, yeah, let's watch a movie, and you guys were like, you guys want to watch Reptile?
Yeah.
I'd be like, okay. Yeah, I'd accept it.
Okay.
I'd say, let's see it. Because, dude, at the end of the day, I like a nice murder. Who doesn't like a nice murder mystery?
Thriller,
That's
crime.
what I was thinking.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
A murder mystery. Who did it? You know what I mean? Seems like they have some interesting characters. And the big thing is Benicio leading the charge. Seems like he's going to be the big guy. He's investigating it. So for me, because he's the lead actor, I like him. Murder mystery, I'd watch it.
Yeah, I agree. Like that genre, I'm always in. Like it's the same trailer.
Which is
the
fine.
Detective, we got a case, and it's really
Well,
bad.
it's great. That's why it works.
It's been the same since 1942. Yeah.
Right, but the thing is like so little of them are actually great. It's 7 Prisoners.
I thought of 7
those
too.
are amazing movies. What do you think? The Usual Suspects, Benicio.
Great movie.
What do you think of this trailer, Nick?
Yeah, it looks good. It looks all right for a Netflix movie. It looks better than it was. I just watched the documentary that came out on Johnny Depp and Amber Heard.
Oh yeah, how was it?
I thought of you as soon as I saw it.
Yeah, it's just like clips of the trial and like a voiceover.
That's what it looked like in the. It's like they put it together with $1 in a dream. Right
yeah,
there.
yeah. If they were dreaming big, they were trying to re-grab that audience because so many people watched the trial.
Yeah,
but like if you watch the trial, You saw the trial.
Right. Yeah.
So it's not like what they should have done is like a American Crime Story, like they did with O.J. Simpson or something else.
Those were great with OJ.
The O.J. one was really good, but they should do
that
something
work?
like that with what?
Would that work?
Why not?
Because like what they've done with what they did OJ. What was the other one they did?
Bill Clinton, Monica Lewinsky.
Oh, they did.
Versace.
They did that.
Yeah,
Oh, I
it was
didn't know
really
that.
good. It was
Oh,
really good.
I thought they only did like murders, so I
Did
guess
you-
that would work.
Versace, right? Then they do.
Yeah, Versace did a Versace.
Versace.
American Crime Story. It's good. It's a good series.
Ego song.
That is
Um,
also the same guy, right?
Ryan Murphy.
It is Ryan Murphy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Irish.
Same guy as American Horror Story.
Irish.
And it's the Dahmer. Dahmer was
Yeah.
was done by the
That's
same
interesting.
thing.
I'm curious how that would work because I feel like with this one, it's less clear as to what happened.
With regard to
Like-
Reptile.
Like Johnny Depp and Amber
agreed.
Heard.
100%
So they definitely
agree.
have to like, and that could be controversial. Like,
yeah, well,
you
and
know.
you could leave stuff up to interpretation and all this other stuff, which
Yeah.
would be cool. Yeah, no, I think.
but I mean,
cool.
who knows? Could happen.
Yeah, no, but
that
this
might
was
be
like a
tough
BS thing.
now because like Johnny Depp and Amber Heard ever allowing that to be made. I don't know legally how that would work.
I'm sure if you're gonna give Amber Heard a paycheck, she'll take it right now.
Yeah, I don't know about Johnny.
Amber Heard has
Maybe-
less
I
money
feel
than
like
me right
Johnny's
now,
done.
right? And I got nothing.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, this looks interesting. It just I don't know. I can't take Justin Timberlake seriously. If
Yeah.
I'm being honest, like
He was good in the Social Network though.
and
Yeah.
what else was he good in?
Yep.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's all
In
I'm
Sync.
saying. And that's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
No, I mean that's fair.
Right. Doesn't make him bad. I just, it's another Harry Styles.
If I had to put
me.
money
Sync.
on this,
Yeah.
let's do a little bet.
Oh.
You had to bet money. Is this going to be an over under 60% on Rotten Tomatoes?
Oh, it's gonna be right around there. I'm gonna go under.
You going under?
Slightly under. I'll say in the 50s.
I'm going to take the slight over. I think it's going to be like a 62%. What do you think, Nick?
Yeah. Yeah, maybe I want to go with the over, but I'm probably going to take the under.
Yeah,
just
it's
under.
probably safer pick.
55%, something
I mean,
like that.
Alicia Silverstone, I knew her face, and I'm like, who is that? But that's the girl from Clueless. She hasn't been in a lot. She
Yeah,
played.
not since Clueless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
with the blonde girl.
Yeah.
Oh, she was in
Batman
the
and
Super
Robin.
Bowl commercial this year too.
What else she got?
Back in the day, she was,
I mean, this
She's one
track
of
Well,
record,
that's what I'm seeing a lot of. Not to like interrupt, but going off what Matt just said, like a lot of these people are like back in the day.
yeah.
Yeah, this is not. It's not a good sign.
It's like, oh,
You know?
remember them?
yeah.
Yeah.
They're still around.
It's like
Clueless.
it's like
all right?
Timberlake was like, I kind of want to get back into acting. We
Yeah.
get this.
Yeah, remember
no
when
one else
Timberlake
wants to do
ripped
it.
Janet Jackson's thing? Oh, wait, no, that was 2005. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, it was a long time ago.
But it's a shame because Benicio del Toro is a really good actor.
Right,
I wish
right,
he was
right.
in more better stuff. Like
Well,
this.
he's definitely the name that's going to sell
yeah,
it,
right.
but that's
They
it.
gave 90% of the budget to him.
100, right,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah. But I don't know. I might watch it. We'll see what happens. It looked intriguing. What do you think? The title, Reptile.
Well, it's interesting how they did the poster. It's like a snakeskin.
Now, do you think that's like
Shed
kind
the
of a
lies.
metaphor type of thing, or do
shedding
you
the
think
lies.
someone's gonna be a reptile?
Dude,
Imagine.
before I watched it, I actually
That'd be
thought there was going
interesting.
to be like a reptile.
That's what I was thinking.
I
thought
think if it's going to be if there's going to be anything reptilian about it, like actually with scales,
Yeah.
it might make the movie better.
Yeah, no,
Who
I'm
knows?
That's
serious.
what I'm saying. Like,
I'm
what if
serious.
what if it turns out Timberlake's a shapeshifter?
Well, no, if there
Turns into a crocodile.
Yeah.
no, if there are no reptiles, I think it's a stupid title.
Okay.
I'm expecting like a Komodo dragon or something. Like I need some. Yeah.
I don't want any symbolic, like, you know how like
Yeah.
reptiles are only awake at night because they're nocturnal.
Yeah,
I don't want to hear that
that's
shit.
what I
No.
think it's gonna
Yeah,
be.
you might as well just call it the fucking squirrel. All
Yeah.
right,
You
like
had
I don't
that-
care.
You had
I
the
need some
shot of the
snakes.
girl taking her shirt off in the back.
Oh.
She had the tattoo like a snake.
Stupid.
So it's
Yeah.
who knows?
Miss me with that.
Maybe
Give me.
it's a
I need
reptile
some
cult.
snakes, some Komodo dragons.
Yeah.
I need some reptiles.
That's what you need to do. I mean, we've seen this genre so many times. Get weird.
Listen.
Yeah, do
weird.
it. If you're gonna do it. That's
Do it.
all.
The
Amen.
writers are on strike. I got plenty of ideas.
Yep. he's
Look,
got a list
there's
of them.
nothing wrong with
I
doing
do.
a simple, basic story, but if you're gonna do a basic story with like a crazy title, like that's no
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
You got to go all out if you're gonna go
I mean,
all out.
it's not
Too
crazy of a title,
Reptile.
but it
If there's no
definitely makes
reptiles
you
in the movie-
I
question-
was expecting reptiles.
Yeah.
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 If one of them doesn't, handle petting zoo animals
hell?
or something.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Maybe Benicio's got a pet snake or something.
All right. Now we're talking. That's a start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Voldemort.
That's an Oscar winner right there.
It's like Voldemort. He walks around with him.
Me and My Snake, starring Benicio del Toro.
I'd probably
that
watch
could be
that.
taken a lot
I'd
of
watch
ways.
that before this.
I was gonna say. Yeah.
Anyway,
Jesus Christ.
let's talk about a huge trailer that dropped the other day because
Oh.
we've been talking about this for a while. So we got some images like from Vanity Fair was the last time we talked about this. We didn't know too much about it. All we knew was that it was a Star Wars movie that Zack Snyder pitched to Lucasfilm back in like 2012. They didn't want to do it. He's like, all right, I'll do it myself, right? Thanos.
Thanos.
We get the trailer. I got to be honest. Zack Snyder's a very divisive director. We know this, okay? Rebel Moon is the title. I watched this trailer. For a 3.5-minute trailer, I know we've been complaining about that. It really didn't give too much away. It was just a lot of like kind of just random shots that here and there, so it didn't spoil too much. But listen, it's visually exciting.
Oh, come on.
The concept seems cool. Is it a bit derivative of Star Wars and Dune? Yes. But I don't know. What'd you think, Matt? I'm excited. I'm gonna watch it.
Well, dude, because I completely forgot about it. You know, most of the things I forget about. And Cam, my friend Cam, shout out Cam, lives in Texas.
Oh yeah, big Snyder guy.
Yep, big Snyder guy. He texted me, goes, dude, you see the trailer yet? Like as soon as it dropped. So I watched it, and dude, I'm fucking pumped. This seems like a big epic. Like this is probably gonna be like a long ass movie. But then I saw at the end they're making it into 2. So I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They got this releases in December. The next one releases in April. And so it seems like he's building like this, his own fucking, Snyderverse, his own world.
Snyderverse, I like that.
I'm a bit confused because
what's going on?
Maybe Cam knew more, but like I couldn't tell is it one movie split into 2 parts, or are they each like 2.5-hour movies? That's what I couldn't find an answer to. Like,
I think it's a part. It described it as this is part 1. And then the next movie would be part 2.
But see how like the poster just says Rebel Moon? Like, is it going to be like an hour-and-a-half movie, and then the second one's an hour-and-a-half, and then it's like one movie?
This movie looks like a fucking like 2:45.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, are we going to get 2 3-hour movies?
That's what well, dude, Snyder, Snyder, he can't help himself. He puts
he can't. He's very overindulgent.
He put fucking how long was a Snyder cut? Fucking 5 hours.
Yeah,
like he'll just throw it all in. Listen, this movie will not be critically. I'll tell you right, not be critically acclaimed, but I'll tell you what, in December, the trenches, it gets dark out at 4 o'clock. I really got nothing going on. I come home from work, that's it.
Yeah.
This will be a perfect time for me to sit down, just watch whatever Zack Snyder has in his head, his own universe. Mm-hmm. I like the cast. A lot of names. The guy from Gladiator.
A lot of, like, B-listers.
Yeah. But you know what?
Fine.
This is a B-list movie, so that's okay. But no, I'm excited for it. Rebel Moon, I think it's a cool name.
Yeah.
And, Star Wars didn't like it, but now he's going to be...
his own lightsabers.
He's going to make it rated R now, a lot of violence. Mm-hmm. I'll tell you what, Zack Snyder, he really loves that slow motion, huh?
He does.
Holy shit.
We'll talk about Zack Snyder and how we feel about him in a minute. But Nick, we've been talking for a while about, like, we really want new movies. Like I think you said last podcast, you like want the next Star Wars. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it can be an epic.
Even though Dune is kind of newer in a sense, it's been made before. It was a book. Like this is completely original from Zack Snyder. What do you think?
Is it completely original? Because it's a Star Wars movie. So, like,
much.
That's what I'm
saying.
Knowing
that, you can see it.
Right. Now, the only thing that so I guess with that in mind, it actually does lend a little bit of relief. It's not that I didn't like it. It does look epic. It looks awesome. Like, it's going to be interesting. Netflix release, okay. Probably because it's so long. Same thing with, like, The Irishman, because it's so long, it's better to watch at home than to, like, go and sit in a theater for, like, 3 hours.
And we know Netflix loves throwing money at a wall, so...
That's true. Yeah. That's true. I think there was one shot that I saw where someone's getting like a crown put on the head or something.
Oh yeah,
and it makes that joke like
to me.
I love this part.
So the thing that's cool about like Star Wars and Game of Thrones is that they're not the same thing.
No.
So like the certain things about it, like Star Wars is a space epic. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So it's like when you have the crowning of a king on a planet. I don't know. There's something weird about it to me. It just doesn't fit in the right universe. I could be wrong.
Dune
I don't know all the
does that. Dune meshes it a bit.
But Dune's not Star Wars. This is actually,
sure.
Rebel Moon. It's supposed to be Star Wars. So, and lightsabers and everything else. So it's weird. I wouldn't necessarily say it's the most original thing in the world, but
no.
It's a Jupiter in the poster.
Yeah, Saturn's the one with the rings, but that's fine. Jupiter's got the big.
That's what I meant. Yeah, a lot of there's 8 of them. That's hard.
Yeah, it used to be 9.
Not anymore.
You know what? It gives me it gives me video game vibes.
Oh yeah, big time.
Like I could see this being a game,
dude.
Yeah,
I don't know how he's gonna. There are a lot of characters. Like it just seemed like there's so many characters we're gonna follow.
This is kind of the Zack Snyder thing, dude. I mean, we saw it with Batman v Superman. It's like you got a good concept and there's elements of it, but like you got too much going on at once. And I feel like he tends to like lose himself a bit in his story, and
He just can't help himself.
yeah, and he goes the extra mile a little bit too far sometimes. Now, I like the extended edition of Batman v Superman. I also like the extended edition of Justice League, but there's definitely moments there where it's like, do we need this?
Well, I do too, dude. But how long is the extended? Like 4:15.
Yeah, Justice League, it's like 4 hours.
And that movie's not good enough for me to rewatch it to the extended edition.
To sit down for 4 hours.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'll watch it the first time, but like I'm not gonna like Lord of the Rings. The extended editions are 4 hours, but I know I'm getting A+ fucking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like high quality. Like Snyder, I think that's the thing with him. He has great ideas, and there are like certain things in movies that are great, but there are other things that are like, he's still doing this.
So I got the answer somewhat to the runtime. So the budget was around, combined for both movies, is $166.
That's not bad.
That's pretty good.
Okay.
And this is what it's saying. It says,
What are they going to be, half an hour long? I don't understand.
Right. It's saying it should last roughly 4 hours.
Both
of them. So I guess when you look at that, it's a 2 hour. Each one's a 2 hour movie.
Oh, so combined, they're both combined going to be 4 hours.
4 hours.
Okay, that actually.
I'd wait. I'm going to wait until the second one comes out, and I'll watch them back to back.
But I've heard stuff that there might be an extended editions released at some point.
Yeah.
But if it's 2 hour movies,
that's fine.
That's kind of reasonable.
That is very reasonable.
I think it's and on that budget, that's pretty good. I mean, obviously there's a lot of CGI, but he does very good CGI. His CGI does look really good.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, what do you think of Snyder though?
I think
you brought up the slow motion. He has his. It's a Snyder movie.
Dude, he's got good ideas, man. But sometimes he gets a little bit too ambitious. Like you follow too many characters. There are certain things that are just kind of like he could probably cut out. I don't know. So, some of his color schemes are pretty dull. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I feel like his movies aren't very colorful usually. Yeah. He loves the slow mo. He loves slow motion. He kind of falls in love with his own little things.
Yep.
And I think sometimes he could cut back on him.
He's definitely got a style to him.
Yeah.
I mean, 300, it's all like the same.
Man of Steel.
You can see it.
But like I love Man of Steel.
Man of Steel's a bit more grounded, I think, in terms of the style of it.
Yeah. And the colors of Man of Steel are more
they're
steely.
They're kind of dull.
Muted,
like the blue is like muted. Yeah. I think there's two things about Zack Snyder that it's just objective fact. He's an amazing visual storyteller. He draws all his storyboards.
That's pretty cool.
Sure you've seen that, how he does that. It's crazy, and it shows on screen. I think he shot this too. He's the cinematographer as well as the director.
Wow.
That's cool. A lot. I mean, that's a pretty impressive feat.
Yeah.
So visually, it's undeniable. He's great, and he's also a great guy too.
Yeah,
like,
I was
he
just
seems like a really good guy. And say what you want about the Snyder cult and the Snyder cut and all that stuff. Like, leave the fans out of it. He's a good guy, and I was happy that his vision got to be made. Like, he went through a tragic thing when that Justice League movie was being made, and he deserved the right to make that movie. So
dude, he's an easy guy to root for, man.
Yeah.
And you can just tell, like, obviously the fans love him, but like, look at the actors, all A-list: Ben Affleck, Gal Gadot, Jason Momoa.
Yeah.
They were all what?
You can't say anyone's name right. It's just funny. You
wait,
just named off like 4 names.
Yeah,
fuck Ben
whatever.
Affleck.
The big three. The big
Gal
three.
Gadot.
The big, wait, how do you say Gal Gadot?
Gal
It's
Gadot.
It's close.
Yeah.
Close.
Gal Gadot.
Close.
Ben Affleck. Austin Kutcher.
Yeah, no,
I'm sorry, Matt, I love
no,
you.
no, I haven't butchering the names.
I love it.
But like they all like were more than willing like to come back. You know what I mean? And they all like defend him. So you can tell like the people who work for him like really love him. Cam's met him. Cam said he's a great guy. He's very nice. So in that regard, he's an easy guy to root for. So I like him.
I saw a video of Zack Snyder directing a Michael Jordan commercial.
Oh, nice.
Way back, and I don't know if it was the Be Like Mike one.
It's like the best commercial ever.
I'm trying to figure it out.
The Gatorade Be Like Mike.
But it was a cool video. It had to be in the 90s when he was just starting out.
It's like the best commercial ever.
But what do you think of Snyder?
He's all right. It's not my you know how I am with the superhero stuff. Yeah. Like, he's not my go-to. The products are not what I go to when I'm looking for films normally to watch.
Yep.
But the quality of his work is fantastic, and you're right. He seems like a great guy. Yeah, I watched. Was it Avengers Endgame? No, or Justice League?
Justice League.
The last one. Like the
last movie that came out by him was Justice League.
Yeah, I tried to watch a little bit of the black and white cut because there's one that's like black and white.
And it's like, why?
Yeah,
why is it black and white?
I felt the same way about Nightmare Alley, but Nightmare Alley in black and white was really good.
Yeah, but that's a noir movie.
Sure,
like, this is like what? I don't understand.
I hear you. No, but no, the Justice League one is good. It's long, lengthy, but it's good. I don't know. I have them out of order. I have that question in there. It's just after the last topic.
Yeah, I mean, we can, if we want to, like, dive into the question of the day.
Sure, we can
transition a little bit better here before we get into
just because we're on the guy. Yeah.
What's your favorite Snyder movie? You know,
for me, dude, it's Man of Steel.
Yeah,
I think it's an easy pick. It's probably the first Snyder. I haven't seen 300.
Yeah, that's one I've been
or Watchmen, but
you haven't seen Watchmen?
I've seen the TV show, not the movie.
Oh, I saw the movie was very good.
I've heard a lot. I've heard a lot of people would probably say that.
That's my answer to the question. Is Watchmen? Yeah.
Well, dude, I gotta. Is that a long one?
You gotta watch, man.
It's not a favorite pastime.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's a 2 hour, 2.5 hour movie, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
I lied though. His last movie was Army of the Dead. That zombie.
Oh,
movie.
and he did Dawn of the Dead too, right?
Did he do that?
Yeah,
you might be right.
One of his first films,
Yep.
Dawn of the Dead. Might be his first film, actually. I don't know.
I mean, they're all very like weirdly aesthetic.
I don't know. They've just fallen to a weird category for me. What do you like, Matt?
I'd say Man of Steel, man. I don't know. It's probably
Shocker. Henry Cavill.
Oh, he's the best. Dude, you get Henry. Michael Shannon, I think, is awesome as Zod. Dude, and I remember when that came out, like, that was big, like, because Superman was back.
Had fucking, everyone forgets that Nolan, like, did the story for that. Like, it was
that was
right
a good
after
movie,
The Dark Knight.
grounded, and, like, I kind of liked how you had, like, how Superman Henry had to, like, adjust, you know what I mean? Like, as a kid. I don't know. I thought that was a really cool movie, and I thought that kind of, like, tugged at the heart. I thought that movie had a decent amount of heart behind it, too.
I like that movie.
I do, too.
It's different. It was different at the time because you're coming off Superman Returns, which was a kind of a failed reboot of the Reeves movies, which have like lighter tones and the colors, like you said. And this was definitely a more grounded, darker take on Superman, which sometimes I like. And when it came out in 2013, that was what was in, right?
Yeah.
It was all dark, grounded takes on superheroes. I thought it was done well. I mean, people get caught up in the end in him killing Zod. And that's a big divisive thing for people.
I didn't even know that. Like,
it's like a huge thing. It's like Superman doesn't kill, but I'm like, I'm watching that scene, and every time I watch it, I'm like, dude, Zod's like lighting his laser beams up. He's ready to like. I feel like he doesn't kill him. The option,
yeah,
right?
I feel like he doesn't kill him. Like that's it.
And obviously, then Zack Snyder made Batman kill, and then people went in an uproar about that. But that I'm fine with things. Why can't we change things? You know what I'm saying?
Well, listen, for me, the comic book people, they probably care more. Me, as a person who likes the movies but doesn't really care about the lore of the comic, I really don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I didn't even know those things. For me, it's fine.
Yeah, and I enjoyed his take on Batman. It was different. It was gritty. It was
I thought Ben
was old, and I
thought Ben was great as Batman.
Good. He was really good. It's a shame we didn't see more of him, but I don't know. Have you ever see Batman 300 or any of those?
Yeah, 300 I've seen. Yeah, it's good. It's like incredibly artsy fartsy.
Did he do the second one?
I don't think so.
But there is the cool. I mean, that sequence I have seen where
he used 3
he's
cameras
running through like cool stuff. I mean,
dude, for the time, I bet it was like when that came out.
Yeah, it was incredible when it came out.
No, I do need to watch it. But yeah, I mean, listen, he's not my favorite stylistically, but I appreciate the lengths that he goes.
Oh, that's exactly what I'm saying. It's just not my style. I'd rather watch a Scorsese movie.
Definitely.
I don't like. I'll tell you right now, I don't like Michael Bay movies. I think those are a little crazy. You know what I mean?
Bad Boys too.
Out there.
Michael Bay's movies are crazy and have no substance.
Oh, Bad Boys too.
It's just like
I'll definitely say that
Bad Boys too.
Zack Snyder definitely has substance, and they're worth watching. And if you're a Zack Snyder fan, great, that's awesome. Yeah. I guess I just like boring movies. I don't know. I don't know, or not about superheroes. I don't know what it is, but not my style.
No, he does tend to kind of get lost in the themes and the visuals.
Look at his record. It's all it's all that,
Yeah,
that's all.
God, I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, I'm rooting for this movie though,
dude. Me too.
Especially because he pitched it to Lucasfilm, and I hope this movie is fucking awesome because then they'll be looking at it and being, we made this dog shit the past few years. We could have had something like this.
That is a saving grace because it's more of an original.
I hope
thing.
it's a big fuck you to Lucasfilm. Like, you passed on this. This is huge.
Dude, you know who would love this? Khadijah.
Yeah.
I bet she'd love this movie. Like a big fantasy epic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know. I just thought it out just now.
How is he able to make a Star Wars movie without Lucasfilm or...
It's not a Star Wars movie.
It's got lightsabers. It's called Rebel Moon.
It seems to be molten, like steel or something.
Mm.
But it's not a Star Wars movie. I mean, he's not using any characters or like words. You know, it's not called Star Wars.
Okay, so it's
Rebel
not.
Moon.
Well, then then I give it a whole other shot. You know?
Did you think it was a Star Wars?
I thought it was all part of the Star Wars universe.
Oh no! It's completely removed.
Rebel Moon.
Yeah.
Rebel Moon made me think it was part of the
Yeah,
Star Wars
yeah.
universe.
I mean, listen. Now I'm not gonna sit here and say it doesn't look like a Star
What
Wars.
if the planet
movie,
has two suns?
Yeah.
That'd be
But
cool.
Yeah,
I
the
don't know.
planet with the Saturn planet. It used to just be a Death Star, but they covered over it in the poster.
I will say
like
though,
it.
like, I mean, it's cool that it's going on Netflix, but like, it's a big movie, and I'm not gonna lie, like, as tough as it would have been to sit through 4 hours, I would have liked to see Justice League on an IMAX screen, the way it was meant to be seen.
The
So, like,
extended edition?
I don't think Netflix was the best place to watch that movie.
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it was like COVID. Did that release like during COVID?
Yeah, and it was a weird situation.
Maybe that had something
they had
to do with
already
it.
released the Justice League movie
Oh.
before, you know, and it's like,
Yeah,
I
if they
don't
did
know.
a re-release, you know. in
I don't know if
theaters.
this might have select theater showings, but
Mm.
I'd like to see it in theaters. But anyway, on to the next one. Talk about a great film right here. This popped up on my YouTube this morning, so I said, why not?
Sure.
You know, who doesn't like John Cena?
Dun-dun-dun.
The weird thing is really innovative thing. The main protagonist in this is you can't see him. You know, he's not there. He's not there. All right. No, we got John Cena in a movie that I'm not sure what it is, to be honest. Because I watched this trailer and I'm like, is it a comedy or is it like a drama with a bit of comedy or is it I don't know.
It's like a chicken pot pie. You get a
Bingo.
little bit of
It's an
everything.
I don't know.
I don't know. Because like watching this trailer, like I didn't really laugh, but I also wasn't like.
But you
"Ooh,
didn't
this-"
cry either.
I don't know.
Chuckle.
It seemed like tonally like all over the place.
Girl flipped him off.
Yeah. What did you think of this,
Sounds
Matt?
a little bit like John Cena. Go ahead.
I mean, this movie, I don't think will do well. I don't think it'll be good.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'm sure it's a light. You know, you don't have to think too much.
Watch.
You know what I mean?
Airplane watch.
And at the end of the day, it's John Cena.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? He's a selling point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You just got some scrub. No one's gonna watch it. I mean, no one will probably watch it anyway. But
Another Massachusetts native.
this is true. Yeah. What is it? Natick or where's he from?
No, West Newbury.
Newbury.
Yeah.
I knew the end.
His brother works at Black Cow in Newburyport.
Yeah, he used to work at Ira. He's a good guy. I know him well.
Really?
wow.
Yeah, whole family. I sold him mom a car.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's awesome.
Wow. Black Hound Hamilton closed down.
Did it?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
in Hamilton.
Yeah,
Yeah,
in
it's
Hamilton.
called the Post now.
Ah, what's that about? The whole city's changing.
sure.
Anyway, yeah, no, I don't know. Won't see it. You're right though. It doesn't really know what it is. Like, is it serious? Is it funny? You know what I mean? It's like rated R. I feel like this movie would maybe be better if it was just kind of like a comedy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know. I definitely won't see it.
Nick?
Yeah, same. Yeah, I
more
don't
wasted
gotta let
money.
it's
It's a lot of wasted money in Hollywood.
Feed the
children.
Another throwaway. It's weird because I was thinking the other day. I used to really like those. You know how Hollywood used in like the early days of Hollywood, they would come out with like all these B movies.
If this came out in 2002 or like
Yeah.
1998, it's
Be
probably
fun.
going to be good.
Be a fun
Like
time.
Rush Hour. Back
Yeah.
when like they weren't like I feel like comedy is very restricted, and I feel like back then they could do a lot more, and it's I don't know.
But I mean, like studios used to pump out like B movies, like pump out
Yeah,
B
yeah,
movies,
yeah.
all shot on a soundstage. Fake plants are in the jungle. Okay, move the plants away. Now we're in a city.
Yeah.
That kind of crap, you know. This is the today version of a B movie, I would say.
But
It's
then
just,
you still, but even then you have like weird CGI and all that
Yeah,
shit.
that's- yeah.
It's like why?
yeah.
You know? And
I know
John Cena's a weird actor because like some
Love John
things
Cena.
like
because he's a wrestler.
the
but-
Bumblebee movie could not stand him in that.
That was his worst role.
Peacemaker,
Awesome. So
The
good.
Suicide Squad, awesome.
Yeah.
So I think he's kind of like The Rock.
He's
It's
good at
like one of those
blockers.
guys, you put him in a certain role, and they'll
Yeah.
fit that. Because I like The Rock a lot in Ballers.
I think
that series trailed off, but
dude, his movies are better than The Rock. The Suicide Squad and Blockers are both better than.
I haven't seen Blockers.
Dude, it's funny and he's good. I think both those movies are better than any
you know
movie
why though?
Dwayne Johnson has done.
Because he's not afraid to go
You
R
don't like
rated.
the pacifier?
That's Vin Diesel.
Oh, that is shit. It's not even
Yeah.
The Rock.
Yeah.
Vin
The
Diesel.
Game Plan is the best Rock movie, in
Game
my
Plan's
opinion.
good,
That's
yeah.
a great one.
But John Cena's not afraid to go rated R.
Yeah, he
The
kills
Rock,
people
The Rock,
in those ones.
I like The Rock.
I get my
but
bald guys confused.
He's
Apologies.
he's very
Restless.
like
Yeah.
focused on his image.
Yeah,
I
too
think.
much.
I think that he does not want to be shown as a rated R movie,
Which-
swearing, breaking legs, which
Yeah.
is what he would be perfect
Well,
for.
it's good for him because his movies blow. Every Rock movie I see fucking sucks, dude.
Yeah.
If I see a trailer for a new fucking Dwayne The Rock Johnson and Kevin Hart movie, I can guarantee you that movie sucks and blows,
Yeah.
dude. I mean, would you just please take a role that's halfway interesting?
Yeah.
Blow me with Shazam. What was it called? The
Fury of the Gods.
Fuck that, dude. Listen, John Cena, at least he takes on, this is going to suck, but at least like the other movies, he takes on roles. He's not afraid to like be the bad guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Would you please The Rock with your image? I'm starting to get a little sick of The Rock.
Listen.
You know, I like him. Like, he's a
I
good
agree
guy,
with you.
but he's a little bit full of himself. You're right. Oh, look at me
He's
out
trying to
here.
do a little bit of everything.
Oh, we out here.
Yeah,
Shut
but he is
up.
a nice guy. I think.
Yeah, I know.
that,
Good guy. Good guy.
Donates a lot of money to good causes.
I love The
and
Rock.
Stuff. And I got a movie pitch. All right,
Oh, nice.
Finally.
we can't make it, like always.
But maybe.
Listen, picture this. I thought about this a while ago. Right,
Hypothetical.
zombie apocalypse movie. Right, it's a little vibes of This Is the End. You know, This Is the End.
I've seen it.
Follows The Rock playing himself.
Okay.
World ends, zombie apocalypse. And it's rated R. It's him like mowing down fucking zombies trying to survive, right?
It'd be cool.
Blood, guts.
Yeah.
He runs into a civilization. They capture him, right?
Mm.
And they're bringing him to their king. And it turns out
Who's the king?
king's John Cena.
I like this.
Good movie.
I like
But-
this. I like this.
But it's John Cena. And they think like the zombies are obsessed with the WWE, so they
Oh my
praise
God.
John Cena. So then it's just The Rock
He's like
versus John
C-3PO.
Cena. But they're actually themselves. I think it'd be a good film. Rated R.
I'd watch that before Freelance.
Yeah. Damn right.
So
Let's go.
I think
Someone call.
I like that. I
Someone
actually
call.
really like that. I'm like,
You
I'm
know,
watching it in my
Kind
head
of be
right
like
now.
Zombieland.
Yeah.
Where,
it'd be
like, they
good.
meet
And
Bill
I
Murray
feel a
and
little bit of like Last of Us episode 4, like when they go to the new.
Yeah.
Like that would
but
be
it's kind of
interesting.
just stupid.
Yeah.
It's a
Right.
comedy.
Not
But
as
people would
serious.
see that.
I'd watch it.
Zombies, The Rock, and John Cena.
Could be good.
I'm in.
Could be good. I'm in. I'd go.
Let's
I'd
do
pay
it.
money.
Let's do it. Well, while we're on that topic of movies and stuff here, I was on the plane twice.
Oh,
Yeah,
You know,
2 times you want to
2
play.
times on the plane.
You didn't
I-
walk?
I watched some pictures. I watched some moving pictures.
oh,
All right, the first one I watched here,
Mhm.
bonus reviews. The
Oh, man.
Covenant. Guy Ritchie's The Covenant. Remember we watched the trailer for that?
Yes.
Afghanistan, Jake Gyllenhaal. Worth a watch. It was-
Really?
yeah, it was a good movie.
I'll watch it.
It was solid. I think you'll like
I
it.
love
It-
Gyllenhaal.
The guy who plays, I'm blanking on his name, the guy who plays the translator, interpreter guy, awesome. Jake Gyllenhaal, first half of the movie, not there.
Oh, come on.
He's just kind of there.
Interesting, because he was really good in like Jarhead.
But then the second half of the movie's amazing.
just come back.
Like he's just kind of like running through the motions.
fourth
in the first
quarter player.
Yes,
you
he
know?
comes in at the end.
When you
But
need
it's a
him.
good movie. I mean, listen, it's not like mind blowing. Like it's a solid story, and it's relevant because of the Afghanistan pullout and
Yeah,
all
yeah,
that
yeah,
stuff. And
Yeah.
Ambulance.
I enjoyed it. It's a good
Covenant.
watch.
Gotta watch Ambulance.
Yeah, good action ambulance.
I want to.
yeah.
No, I actually really want to watch it.
But The Covenant, check it out. It's worth a watch if you need something. What else did I watch? Oh fuck, I'm blanking on it. A Few Good Men.
Oh,
Good movie.
So
First
good.
Classic.
time I've seen it.
Classic.
On a
Oh,
plane,
really?
Unfortunately,
Could you handle the truth?
What a
Classic.
scene!
Classic.
Yeah, that movie was good, and it's a bit like it's 90s. You know, it's
That's
the
awesome,
Have
though.
you seen
Yeah.
it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Good movie though.
Like
Tom
courtroom
Cruise,
drama.
he was great in that.
Oh, Tom
Yeah.
Cruise.
I like Tom Cruise
Dude,
a lot as an actor.
Tom Cruise. I just watched last week. I watched Collateral with him
Oh
and
yeah,
Jamie
I
Foxx.
need to watch that.
Dude, fucking great. Dude,
Yeah.
Tom Cruise, he's good.
I'm
is
on a
very
big
good.
like movie binge right now. I want to watch some like good old
Collateral.
like 90s
Watch
classics.
Collateral.
Yeah,
think it's
Collateral.
2004.
Try
man.
Blow.
Didn't
for
Michael
once,
Mann
that'd be
direct
good.
that? Blow.
You can watch
Yeah.
Blow. That'd be a good,
Hey,
nice change.
blow
Nice
me.
change of pace.
There you
Yeah,
go.
yeah. I mean, it's a good
There you
movie.
go.
I
There
don't
you
know. You'd like it.
And then the other movie I watched was, you like this, About My Father.
Oh my.
Oh,
God.
you watched it? How was it?
A perfect plane movie.
Yeah.
Good.
I
Yeah.
said-
Okay. Good. Tell me
Not
about it.
not bad.
Okay.
Listen, I'll say, if you are not
Italian.
Italian or
You
have
won't get
any
it.
idea, it's probably the worst, most boring movie.
Italian
that
or Catholic?
both could work,
Right.
maybe. But more so Italian.
Okay.
The
Like my
Paisans.
dad would love it. I'm sure your parents would love it.
Do you think
like,
it would be like a? But I'm just asking. Sorry, but like, do you think it's like an immigrant family film? Like, would they
yes.
understand
yeah,
it?
it's very like the whole thing starts on a voiceover of Sebastian. my family's from Sicilia, and it's like
That's good. That's good. That's
I
good.
think you'd enjoy it.
Yeah,
Listen,
goof.
it's not,
I like a little goofy, tropey Italian
it's
movie.
tropey. It's
Yeah.
exact. It's fucking. It's like Wedding Crashers. Like literally,
good.
like
Wedding
he
Crashers.
goes to the family. You have the parents and the mom, and then you have the weird brother. Remember how there's like a weird
Oh, yeah.
brother? It's same thing. Like copy and
Good movie.
paste.
Good movie.
But I don't know. I chuckled.
But it's not a biopic though. Like he doesn't play a comedian.
His
in the
name,
thing.
no, he
Yeah.
plays like a bell guy at a hotel.
Oh, okay.
And that, but like he has the same name. His
Yeah,
dad's got
yeah,
the
yeah.
same name. And De Niro's funny. I mean,
Is he funny? Is he good?
it's fine. Like it's not laugh out loud, but like you'll chuckle, you'll
Smirk.
relate to it. It's
I like
fine.
it.
Yeah,
I'd probably give it
you
a
know what?
like.
If you're sitting around, you want something lighthearted. It's
Yeah.
it's good. I mean, it's got a good
You have to think
message
too much.
about it. You
Yeah.
know, it's
That's cool.
you can tell like
Family
Sebastian,
values.
it came from the heart. But I think from a marketing standpoint, that movie was never gonna.
Yeah, a lot of these
Yeah.
comedians are making movies like Burt Kreischer with The Machine.
The Machine.
Yeah.
Flop.
What was it even about?
He has a story that he tells
Okay.
on stage. He was famous for. It's part of his act. He's told it 3 billion times. It's the only story he has, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
That rarely ever works out.
he was in college
It's a
and
great
they went
story.
on a he was in a Russian a class about it was a Russian class.
Okay.
Like learning how to speak Russian. And part of their college course was they went to Russia. He thought it was a Spanish class. Fucking moron. So they went to Russia. He bumps into a guy from the Russian mafia,
Mhm.
and he thought they asked him who he was, and he said he's the guy who like fucks tons of pussy or whatever it is, but he didn't know how to say it right, so he ended up just saying,
I'm the machine.
I'm the machine.
In Russian. That's all he knew
In
how to say.
Russian?
Yeah.
That's all he knew how to say. So they just called him the machine. They helped him like hold. There's his friends were on a train,
He robbed his
and he
friends.
robbed his friends because the Russian mafia they like do like train robberies and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
So they like held up a train, and he was like, "I'm sorry, guys, just do it because they're gonna kill me if I don't." Like that kind of stuff. It's kind of a funny story when you hear it for the first time.
Right.
When you hear it for the 10th time, then they make a movie about it. I don't know if I want to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that is a great
This
story.
is the Rotten Tomatoes synopsis review. A sloppily lifeless movie that's strictly for
Oh.
hardcore Burt Kreischer fans. The machine is broken beyond repair.
Oh, come on.
God.
Kind of like Burt.
It's a great story.
But the audience says the machine isn't quite as hilarious as Burt Kreischer's stand-up, but this over-the-top action comedy is still plenty of very silly fun.
Nice.
The audience always has a good take on things. Mark Hamill's in it.
The
Mhm.
machine.
He plays his
you watch
father.
it?
I'm pretty sure.
You
No,
love
I
The
just watch
Machine.
all the podcasts.
I mean, I
and
feel
everything.
like very rarely have like stand-up sets translated well to like a movie because they've done that a few times. I think Wayne's World was an SNL skit. Now that's an example of it being good.
Well, yeah, but the
But-
SNL skits are better as
Yeah.
movies than
Versus
a
then the
stand-up
story you
set.
would just stay. Yeah.
But it's not a stand-up set. It's a one-man show. I just mean it's not comedy, but it's a one-man show. But that did translate very well was Bronx Tale. That's a one-man
Oh,
show. Chaz
that's
Palmacci.
so this
Palminteri.
was like the whole show is completely the story.
He told the Bronx Tale story on stage.
No,
by
I get
himself.
that. I'm talking about the machine.
Basically. It's
Or
the
was
story.
it part of a set?
He does it at every performance he does. It's like Kanye doing all of the lights at every
Right.
Yeah,
every
it's
performance.
a
That's his
5-minute story that he
Yeah.
stretched into a 2-hour film.
Right, but with the Bronx Tale, like it's kind of like
That's a 2-hour
it's
story. That's a 2-hour
yeah,
film.
yeah,
Right. Yeah, no, that's
I get
that's
what you're saying
worthwhile.
now.
But yeah, no, it's not. Yeah, I've heard the story.
Yeah,
I know
yeah,
what
yeah.
happens.
That's fair. I actually haven't listened to too much of his stand-up.
Yeah, no, it's not.
I've
yeah.
seen him on Rogan and stuff.
Yeah,
I like him.
Yeah,
I like him.
He's a big drunk idiot.
Yeah, he really is.
I like
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's whatever. But yeah, no, it's you know what I watched? Painkiller. That's what I watched on Netflix. Brand new, just came out. It has stars of Ferris Bueller as the head.
Oh, I saw
I
the
heard about
preview
that.
for
the
that.
head of Purdue Pharma, and it's about the OxyContin crisis and how they created the drug and how they marketed the drug, and they had all these like sexy ladies running around selling it to doctors and sleeping with the doctors, and they were making millions and millions of dollars and killing people left and right. And it's a very very intense. I think it's pretty well done. It's a little. It's weird the way that they kind of
It's
do
a
it.
show.
There's a black lady who is the main protagonist, and she works for the government. She's the one that's trying to prosecute Purdue Pharma the whole time, but she kind of also narrates it, and she does it in a way that's like a 1940s noir film.
No.
I walked in the room. There was shadows on the wall.
Kind of like that.
It's a little interesting. What?
Well, I was gonna say, like,
You want to say into the mic
just
for the
make a
fans
show?
to hear?
Didn't they just make the show? You know, Dope Sick with Michael Keaton.
I didn't see that.
It came out 2021 and
Oh.
like won awards, and it's literally about Purdue Pharma.
Yeah, this is a limited, like a miniseries. It is
So
cool.
is this?
So you know how like when they do when they have things in the beginning of a I don't know, a show that's going to be graphic, they'll have like a trigger warning kind of deal. So they didn't do that, but they said they had individuals who lost people to Oxy, like parents of kids that had passed away from Oxy. They would, every episode starts off with another parent being like, this show is a fictionalized version of things that happen, blah, blah, blah. Names and things have been changed for the purpose of whatever. What's not fictional is my son, is my
it's a
daughter,
real-
whatever.
yeah.
And then they go and they talk about their kid for like a minute, and then they go off into the show every episode. And it's actually a really cool way to do it right at the top of the show. And it's sad, but it's a very interesting look at how if you're a drug dealer, an illegal drug dealer, it's one thing. And if you go through the FDA, you can deal drugs no matter, like, what, doesn't matter. Multi-billion-dollar industry.
Now, do you think, just hearing that,
Yeah.
how they start those episodes, do you think that the show itself, apart from that, like, I don't know how to word this,
It's
like,
decent. They got some good actors.
does it like respect that?
Oh, it's very respectful.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
it's
Yeah.
Purdue Pharma. It's their shit. Yeah, it makes them out to be assholes. It's really bad. But the show's
Check
good.
it out.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Is he good, Matthew Broderick? He really hasn't been in anything in a
fair.
while.
He doesn't talk a lot, and he's a little creepy and weird, and that's
Yeah.
I think exactly where he needs to be. You know, when I see him, I mean, I saw Inspector Gadget before I saw Ferris Bueller because I was growing up, so that's all I see is Go
Good film.
Gadget. You
Good
know,
film.
yeah.
Ferris.
What else is it? Wasn't he Simba?
Tower Heist. He's in
He
Tower
was
Heist.
Simba in The Lion King.
Maybe.
Let me look it up. But that, like, to me, like, just seeing that, I would guess the show was bad just because we were just talking about how, like, oh, it's an actor from the 90s who's just suddenly back. But it's good to hear it's good.
Yeah. Listen, is it worth like buying a Netflix subscription to watch? No, but it's if you already got one and you got nothing to watch,
Okay,
watch it.
My Netflix got stolen.
Oh no, sir.
My niece is here. She turned it on. We got Spanish names on the profiles now.
Oh,
Happened to my
nice.
Disney Plus before, too.
There you go. Habla Español.
Well, also,
Por favor.
Little habla, habla.
Ahsoka came out
Oh.
last night.
Oh, wow.
Episodes dropped Tuesday night. So
Okay.
if we want to review that starting next week, if
Sure.
we need topics, we could talk about that. They dropped the first 2 episodes. But
Sure.
Lion King, let me see the cast here. Yeah, Matthew Broderick was Simba.
There you go.
Probably
There you
not the
go.
singing.
Nah.
What a cast.
So besides getting inside info when you were out there, was
Yeah.
that the purpose of the LA trip? Was for you to get the inside info?
Well,
How'd it go?
I got married.
Oh, my God.
You got
yeah.
married?
Yeah, to Matthew Broderick.
Oh, my God.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Did he go gadget a ring onto your finger, or
Yeah,
how'd
well,
that go?
He's been in desperate need of a director for Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
2.
2.
Yeah.
And
Oh, my God.
just the stars aligned.
Yeah.
So
Oh, my God.
looks like we're going to make that. Now they're
Oh, my
painkillers.
Well, listen, I'm glad that you found love. And no,
In a
but how was
hopeless
it? Did you have a good time?
It's a good time. We had a hurricane.
Lovely. That's good for
on
LA.
Sunday. But
Because that's
it
really what you
wasn't
picture.
a hurricane.
When you go out to LA, you picture like, can we have a hurricane? Some crazy weather. I'm
well,
hoping.
the funniest part is like everyone was freaking out
Yeah.
on the news, sandbagging the stores. Like you went to Target, there was no water bottles.
Yeah.
And then it started on Sunday. It was like a light rainstorm here.
Yeah.
Like I just don't think they're used to that weather there.
They're not.
I mean,
they're not used to weather. at all.
granted, by like Malibu, where like the houses are on the water, they had to like block. You know, obviously there could be flooding there. But
And they
like,
all flew to the Hamptons
in the city,
anyway.
it was like nothing. It was just fucking rain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny. But you had a good time, though.
Yeah, it was fun. It was good to see Max in Enosha.
Max,
Shout out
hey!
Max.
Gotta love
You're
Maxie,
watching.
man. Max is the best. You see Alex?
No, I didn't.
Oh, you
No,
suck.
I didn't. It just the stars didn't align.
There you go.
Yeah, listen, you gotta
Fried-
stop spending so much time with Matthew Broderick, all right?
I know.
Settle down.
Listen. I'm trying to make Ferris Bueller too. All right.
There you go.
No, Max is cool.
With
He's
Alan
a good
Ruck.
kid. Miss
Cameron.
him.
Plays
Yeah.
Cameron.
We should like Zoom call Max onto the show at some point.
Yeah. He'll
That
have
would be
some
cool.
thought. We can
Yeah.
like steal all the Entertainment Tonight information.
There you
or
go.
whatever.
Da-na-na-na-na.
But
Yeah,
it
good
was a
stuff.
Good time. Good time at the El Royale.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah, good stuff, man.
All right, so that's going to do it from the studio here at the Movie Mob Podcast. Drops every Friday at 6 p.m. Be there All right, ask some questions. We need some questions. We had Eden send in a question the other week, but send in some more.
There you go.
You know, so I don't
Eden's
have to
the
make
goat,
them up.
though. Eden's
No,
the
she
goat.
really is.
She's the
She
goat.
carries.
You know, Eden, I'd love to be able to pay you. I don't know if you're expecting a check. You
We
know,
should get her
but-
on the show sometime.
Hey, we'll pay you for questions.
Yeah, yeah,
Seriously,
literally.
right?
Yeah, we should get Eden on the show. I don't know
Yeah.
how much a flight would cost. I don't know which.
How
That'd
about
be
Gillen? Gillen doesn't want to send in a question?
Dude, I can get Gillen to send in a question. I played him in basketball yesterday.
All right.
He sweats
Send
like
him in
a
a question.
sweats a lot, that kid.
But yeah, guys, comment below what you thought of all these topics here. Are you going to see any of these movies that we watched trailers for? You got hope for Rebel Moon. We'll see. It comes out soon, so we'll be reviewing it, I'm sure. But that'll do it. That'll leave us here on the Movie Mob Podcast. We'll see you next week. How you doing?